near side, has raced into an early lead. They jumped 22 fences in this Greenhalls Grand National Trial, and Earth Summit the first to rise. At the first obstacle, gets over in front of Northern Lad. On the right of picture is Dom Samourai. Hymn of Praise in fourth position with the visor, followed then by Avro Anson, Low Stragoni. 2 lengths back in the field then is Kendall Cavalier, followed by Belmont King as they come to the second. Back in the field too is Court Melody from Call It a Day. On the left is Antonin, followed then by Strath Royal. Right out the back then is Into the Red, and a Dunbell at the rear of the field, heading towards the first ditch. And it's Earth Summit the first to rise by 2 lengths here. From in second, Northern Lad. In third is Hymn of Praise, followed in behind them by Dom Samourai as they come to the water on the first occasion. Right there in the centre, Avro Anson, followed by Low Stragoni and Call It a Day. They're followed by Court Melody and Kendall Cavalier. Strath Royal out very wide as Antonin, followed then by Belmont King as they swing sharply left-handed now and race towards the back on the first occasion. Into the red as well back in the field, so too is Shanna Gary, who's in company with the other Irish contender Dunbell at the tail of the field. Racing into the back straight on the first occasion in this Greenhalls Grand National Trial, and Earth Summit takes them along by 2 lengths to Hymn of Praise, a half then to Dom Samourai in third. Northern Lad is right up there as well, followed by Low Stragoni as they head now towards the first one down the back. Avro Anson behind them. They all got over it safely. Strath Royal is out very deep on the track. 2 lengths then to Belmont King, followed by Kendall Cavalier as they come to the sixth. Back in the field too is Court Melody, followed then by Call It a Day into the red. A gap then to Dunbell, who's still a long third last from Shanna Gary, and last of all is Antonin as they come to the middle one down the back. The leader's jumping well. Earth Summit the first to rise. Back in the field, the grey is Kendall Cavalier, who's lost some ground. But back to the leaders here. And it's Earth Summit over on the far side in company with Northern Lad as they head now to the eighth. They sail over it clear of the grey Dom Samourai. Back towards the tail of the field, Shanna Gary in company with Antonin. Heading down towards the second ditch now. This is number 9, Earth Summit over on the far side, the yellow sleeves. Northern Lad, the near side in the white jacket. They're nicely clear. They got over it quite well as they continue their journey down the back now, and it's Northern Lad and Earth Summit together. 2 lengths to Hymn of Praise with the visor right up on the pace today. Low Stragoni lies in fourth, then poking up on the inside, the grey head of Dom Samourai as they're on the turn on the first occasion. They're 2 lengths in advance of Strath Royal as they continue their journey around that corner now. Behind Strath Royal as they start to straighten up is Court Melody, followed by Belmont King, then further back in the field Avro Anson. Call It a Day behind them as they come into the home straight once again. They're followed then by Dunbell, who's well back with Into the Red as they continue their journey up towards the 11th. Northern Lad on the far side, Earth Summit on the near side together. 3 lengths to Dom Samourai and Hymn of Praise. Coming up there on the near side as they head towards this next fence now is Low Stragoni. They're followed by Belmont King, a gap in the field, then to Court Melody from Strath Royal. Then Call It a Day. Further back in the field is Into the Red from Shanna Gary. Dunbell has made a couple of places as they head to the next one, followed then by Avro Anson, and well back in the field is Kendall Cavalier, and almost tailed off Antonin. Heading towards the ditch in front of the stands. This will be number 13 coming up. And the leader is Earth Summit by a length or so to Northern Lad. Northern Lad once again joining Earth Summit at that. They're 3 lengths in advance then of Dom Samourai. Also making some ground in the centre there is Low Stragoni, and also right up there too as they head to the water is Hymn of Praise. Followed then by Strath Royal, Kendall Cavalier, then Court Melody, followed then by Call It a Day, who's under the whip now. Dunbell also getting reminders, followed then by Into the Red. Then Shanna Gary from Avro Anson, a gap then to Kendall Cavalier, and Antonin is tailed off. All 15 are still standing as they head into the back in this Greenhalls Grand National Trial. And Northern Lad and Earth Summit together by a length to Dom Samourai. They're 3 lengths to Hymn of Praise, followed then by Court Melody and Low Stragoni. Back in the field is Strath Royal, followed then by Call It a Day and Belmont King as they come to the 15th, and Earth Summit Almost stopped to a walk there, dropped right back. Dunbella's tailed off, has got no chance from there, I wouldn't reckon. Is right back in the field in company with Into the Red, Shanagari. Then Kendall Cavalier and Avro Anson is the only other one continuing. There's a faller there over the side. It looks like Belmont King. Belmont King, I reckon, might have gone there. As they head now towards the next one down the back, and it's Northern Lad who shows the way. Northern Lad is the leader as they continue their journey down the back. Then Strath Royal is very deep off the track. Avro Anson has been pulled up. Heading now towards the next one down the back, and it's Northern Lad who shows the way from Strath Royal and Dom Samurai as they continue their journey there. They're followed by Earth Summit, who's lost ground, and further back in the field is Hymn of Praise. And Kendall Cavalier and Into the Red have both pulled up. Heading towards the open ditch, the last one down the back now. That's 4 out, and the leaders sail over it in good style. It's Northern Lad on the near side, right up there with Strath Royal, matching strides. 2 or 3 lengths then to Dom Samurai as they prepare to leave the back. Dumbbell has been pulled up. They're 4 or 5 lengths in advance then of Hymn of Praise in fourth, followed by Earth Summit, then Call It a Day, who's struggling but still making ground. Then Low Stragonia Gap, the Court Melody, and forget about Shanagari is continuing with Avro Anson and also Kendall Cavalier, but they're a mile behind. They've got 3 left to jump now, and it's Northern Lad on the far side who comes to this with Dom Samurai in the centre, and then Strath Royal the near side, almost 3 in line. 4 lengths then to Hymn of Praise, battling on a long gap then to Earth Summit. 2 left to jump now, and it's Dom Samurai the grey who's now raced into the lead from Strath Royal. Hymn of Praise battling on, coming late, followed by Northern Lad. At the second last, Dom Samurai got over it well by 3 or 4 lengths. In second is Strath Royal, followed by Hymn of Praise, who didn't handle that too well. A long gap to Northern Lad. 1 left to jump now in the Greenhalls Grand National Trial. Dom Samurai ploughing through the mud is 4 or 5 lengths in front, comes towards it now, jumps at Spring Hill. In second is Strath Royal, who walked over it, followed then by Hymn of Praise, who's giving chase. But this bird has flown, I reckon, Dom Samurai. He's about 6 or 8 lengths in front now on the run in. Hymn of Praise battling on well with Strath Royal. A long gap to call it a day. But Dom Samurai races away to win the Greenhalls Grand National Trial in grand style. He's outstayed them at the finish and outjumped them. Dom Samurai goes on to win by about 5 or 6 lengths. A photo second between Hymn of Praise the far side and Strath Royal the near side. A long gap then to call it a day, followed by Earth Summit, Northern Lad, Low Stragoni. Behind them is Port Melody still coming with Avro Anson, Kendall Cavalier, and they are the only finishers. The winner of the Greenhalls Grand National Trial of 1998 at 10 to 1, number 15, Dom Samurai, owned by Brian Kilpatrick, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by Chris Maud. It's a photo finish for second, and that rests between number 11, Hymn of Praise, ridden by Charlie Swan, and number 6, Strath Royal, ridden by Martin Brennan. Call It a Day was fourth. But no doubt about the winner, a happy Chris Maud coming back on Dom Samurai, number 15.